Never been speechless before. I think this is quite a shock, actually. But thank you very much. I actually don't know what to say. I heard about this a few weeks after the nominations went through. I had no idea. I didn't see the nominations email. I didn't know what was going on. Luke sent me an email saying, "Congratulations, you have been nominated." I said, "Nominated for what?" "Okay, I'm flattered, thank you, goodbye." 3 weeks later, Sarah calls me and goes, "Ambrose, did you tell anyone about this nomination?" I said, "No." She said, "You're supposed to ask people to actually vote for you." So I said, okay, you know what? I'll do it, because you asked. And so I'm quite shocked, actually, to be honest. But thank you very much. Thank you. I'm really flattered. It's been a long, long, long journey for all of you, the wise heads and the dinosaurs like myself, who have got your gray hair from this industry. You can't see it now, I've just shaved everything. There's no point showing it all the time. I'm trying to look younger. But it's been a long journey in revenue assurance. It's really, really been a tough one. Anthony spoke about convincing executives yesterday. I recognize everything he said. We've done that every single time, going into a new environment. Initially, 15, 20 years ago, they would ask you revenue what? And then they would go, is it audit? No. Assurance? What are you assuring? Are you IT people? Are you accountants? Who are you? And we've come a long way from that to the point where we're talking about maturity. Yesterday we saw Vodacom's Vodacom. Today we saw MTN. I know the Airtel group is also up there in terms of maturity. So, I think everyone here can really, really be proud of what has been achieved in the last 2 decades. I don't think a lot of industries have done this. We've really done well, and we can pat ourselves on the back for this. So, and for those people coming into the industry, those young ones, the new ones, you don't know what you're getting, honestly. You're riding on a train that's gone from a real steam train to a fast express. And you know what? I went into this industry from quality management. I'm a chemist by profession. And I came from the regular industries, chemical industry, where everything was done just in time. So it was all perfect production. And I went into KPN Mobile to do quality management. 6 months later, my boss calls me and says, "We're a startup, mate. You're wasting your time. No one's going to listen to you. Have you noticed that?" I said, "Yes, I've noticed." "Okay, you're going to learn telecoms now." And the truth is, I took those guys, my team, I started in billing management. I took my team to my old company, the chemical company, German one, to show them what process flows are like, how to run processes, because they didn't get it. They were smart people, but we're technology people. We don't really understand these things. So I took them there to see what just-in-time management looked like. 1 second late, and your whole production process is down. 2 seconds too soon, and you have too much inventory. So you need to learn to think like that on your feet. And the key essence there for me was, if you're going to run total quality management in an environment like that, at some point, you have to become irrelevant. And remember what the lady said about robots not taking over our jobs? You know what? The day we're successful in revenue assurance is the day we're no longer relevant. It's the day everybody does this automatically without thinking about it. The day everyone from a driver to a cook to a billing manager, customer care, actually relevantly take part in the whole revenue assurance process without coming back to you to ask you what you're doing. That's the day I think would have succeeded in this industry. I don't want to waste too much time. I know Eric is in a panic. It's almost time. So, ladies and gentlemen, everyone nominated, thank you so much. Everyone who voted, thank you so much.
It's only a very small certificate. Can I ask Nixon and Joseph and Tony to just come up quickly? I know we've got a tight schedule and deadline.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Make sure I can write answers because I can't see very well. Congratulations.
Thanks for the voters. Nothing much more than Ambrose said. I think firstly, thank you very much for the nomination. I don't see this as a sort of hardship because I really love RA, and I've been doing it for too long. I was a bit worried what Luke said. It might not be, we may not be around for too much longer. I don't know if we know something we don't, but I've worked with some great people. I have a great team. So, and as I said, there's no hardship at all because I really love what I do. So thank you.
Thank you for the nominations and congratulations to Ambrose. And if I could just add one thing about Ambrose that he probably didn't mention because he's too modest. I've known him for quite a number of years, and every time you meet Ambrose, he has something that he will tell you that you didn't know. So you always learn from him. And for that, I think he deserves a win for that. I think he embodies what a real revenue assurance professional should look like and should act. Thank you.
Well done, Ambrose. Yeah, you won, but there's always next year.